What is up, Gala gang? The big issue with GalaChain is no liquidity, no pools, no decentralized exchange. That's all about to change with ONI Dex. Not only are they going to probably be the first DEX to have GalaChain integration, but they're actually going to be doing profit sharing model with those who own their spheres, 20% of their profits. I think this is insane. I am actually the first to something, which never happens. So I'm super stoked to present this. So GalaSwap, the big issue with GalaSwap, right, is it's not instant. There's no market. You can't, the set, like, it's just like, I like going to places and clicking and being done, right? So here you got to like set something, set a valuation. If it's still there when the market goes up or down, you might actually now lose money. Like for a big trade like this one right here, you could be losing like $800, right? So that's obviously like a huge pain and a huge problem. We all want DEX, a DEX, a DEX. So ONI Dex, let me explain to you about the team, the site, what's going on. So their first thing is going to be launching on Binance and GalaChain are the two that they are looking for. And the ONI Spheres is the thing that I am the most excited about. And that's because with these ONI Spheres, you can actually do profit sharing, 20% of their profit. And so what it's going to be paid out in is actually 50% ONI, their token, and 50% BNB. The reason they're doing that way is because they know BNB is always going to have value. And in case people are concerned that their token, of course, doesn't grow, which I think it will. Now, they literally just went live. They've been marketing that they're going to go live tomorrow, but the devs went ahead and turned everything on, and then they said, we're just going to leave it on and do a stealth launch. So I actually did already purchase 3 of these. Now, these spheres or access keys, right? It's going to be locked at 1 BNB for just the first 3,000 spheres. After that price, they're going to be going up by 0.1 BNB every 250 spheres sold. You can see 4 are sold. I purchased 3 of them. You have to be on the Binance Smart Chain. Okay, so it's MBNB, BSC. If you have MetaMask selected as Ethereum, this is going to look weird. It'll say 1 ETH, which obviously it won't let you do. And then once you purchase it, if you actually use somebody's affiliate link, like if you use mine because you love the Wookiee, which the link is down below, which I would appreciate, you can actually get a percentage back for any kind of referrals. And so you can actually see that my referral sales are 0 right here. And that's because I was on a different wallet. And now I popped over to this wallet and it shows still, because they're all connected, how many, total sales referral rewards. I have not grabbed any of the ONI token yet, which I will be doing. We'll be talking about it here in a minute, but you can see right here, my ONI Sphere access keys, I have 3 of them, and the dashboard should be coming within the week or so. So there's a 30,000 total supply. First 3,000 is the 1 BNB. So I think once word gets out about this, I think there's going to be a race to that 3,000, and then maybe we see like 7,000 of these sold. The last sphere would be like 11.8 BNB, 8 BNB, which would be pretty crazy. So first year, 20% of the earnings, it's just like crazy, is going to be going to the spheres. 50% ONI, 50% BNB. After that, the second year it's going to be 15%, and then the third year it'll be 10%, and it'll stay 10% forever. So the reason I really like spheres, nodes, and things like that, instead of like pre-sales, I probably still will buy a little bit of token, but I'm more into the whole nodes, and that's because I really like the long-term passive. Now, crypto folks, they really want now. They want the meme coin explosion, which is always fun and cool, but I like to look at 3 years, 4 years, and that's what I've been doing with, a bunch of the different projects that, I've been talking about, discussing. And like I said, I always invest in anything I talk about. And so like Galaxis here, if I add up all my Galaxis that I have earned and I go ahead and divide that out and then I multiply it by, this keeps going up today. Basically, I'm at 85% of my ROI already with my Galaxis engines, and it's been 3 months, okay? That is superb, like superb. And I don't think crypto people understand, like, that kind of ROI is magnificent, right? And so even if it takes a whole year to, make back your quote, initial investment, that's excellent. Everything after that is just gravy. They do have a poker game apparently that is pretty much done. They said that they're going to be doing like play to earn, which gave me a funny image of like playing poker inside of a bank or something, which is funny. And of course, as ONI continues to grow, of course that profit sharing can increase. Yada yada yada. They are going to have some bonus pool aspects for some ONI as well. So if you like lock your sphere access key for like a week or a month, your rewards or whatever, you can earn like a little bit more ONI or whatever, something like that. Now, the big thing for me with every single, group is what does the audits look like? Now you can actually click this right here, Cyberscope. They have a whole like 40-page audit on the contracts, the token. I went through it all. It looks so perfectly clean. And they have a gold KYC with Cyberscope. I reached out, confirmed, yes, doxed. So that always makes me feel a lot better as well. And so they just turned on this as well. Looks like 2 people figured it out. So the first pre-sale for the token is just at 0. It's like 30% of the listing price. So they're going to be listing it at 0.0001. And then after this first initial sale sells out, the 300 million, the next 500 million is at 50% and then 70%. And then it's going to be launching. They've been in talks apparently with Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, and that's where they're going to be launching their ONI token on. And so you can see here, yeah, team is KYC verified with a gold with Cyberscope. So have the full review. This just looks super bullish to me. I'm super excited to be at something literally first. I'm sure we'll be seeing some more videos coming out here in the next days from other folks as well, but I get to be first. At least I like to think I am. Hopefully I get this out here in just an hour. The Oni Dex daily profits. So here's the cool thing. They have these smart contracts set up to actually purchase Oni token from big exchanges like that, right? And then actually do a burning. So they do buyback and burning to kind of continually decrease the Oni token, supply, or try to keep it, from going like crazy inflationary. And so of course, that'll hopefully keep the token stable. Maybe the price goes up. Obviously Oni token holders' value would grow. And so I really like that it's all smart contracts and all really kind of locked in there as well. The tokenomics, they have a huge portion for marketing here initially and then liquidity. So we'll see kind of if that makes any kind of adjustments as they move on forward. What I do want to mention as well, even if you don't want to put any money in, you can actually participate in their airdrop, $5,000 of ONI token. And that's just, of course, like, following Twitter, sharing like video, all the typical standard stuff that you see on kind of Zealy or whatever for like 60 days, you can share in $5,000 worth. Now, with that said too, with the pre-sale, they actually have a competition going. So the top 10 biggest buy-in competition folks will get a prize pool of 25,000 US dollars in the ONI token, priced at the 50% BNB price. So that's like great, right? It's not even priced at the 0.001. It's going to be priced at that 50% price. So that's pretty cool too. So I'll definitely purchase and be watching that leaderboard and see if I can actually make the top 10, which would be superbly cool. Of course, in their huge, big white paper thing here, which I'll post down below, it is massive, nice and long. They go over so many different aspects through here. I think one of the cool things that they had in here too is basically talking about some of the features of their DEX platform. So not only are you going to be able to earn, some fees and stuff from like pools and things like that. GalaSwap's one Gala, right? But if you're losing $800 with some big, swap or whatever, then obviously something like this would be superior to that. With their Launchpad, they're going to do like half a BNB for Launchpad listings, token creations, farms pools, lottery staking pools, airdrops, that locking options we talked about. And then they also said the Spheres will be able to get drops from the play to earn kind of gaming side of all of their stuff too. So just a huge amount of stuff to cover here. I'm going to leave this link down below as well so you can kind of look through their page there. They've already said that there's for sure like 16 chains that they are going to be supporting. They have like superb devs from some other like projects that have a huge history of knowledge. They'll be putting Solana in here as well. And so the very first 2 things with their roadmap is Binance and GalaChain and getting that up and running. So let me know what you think down below. I think this is absolutely has some huge upside potential. I think it's so cool that I'm like the very first one to find and see that this is actually live and ready to go. And really cool to see where this goes. Oh yeah, these NFTs, these are NFTs. So you can actually sell them and trade them or whatever. So even if you bought them, the first 3,000 and then the price ends up going up, you could buy, sell, and play that whole game too. But let me know your thoughts down below. I think I'm pretty pumped about this one. I'll definitely keep tracking this one very closely. And as always, stay warm, Wookiees.